last year was the warmest summer on record, second warmest year for Europe. And we were in a La Nina phase, so the expectation is that we are likely to see more extreme events, which are likely to be more intense as well. And that transition between the La Nina to the El Nino means that we are likely to see higher global temperatures if we do get that El Nino coming through over the next few months.
Which parts of Europe do you identify to be most at risk?
So the Mediterranean is a region that is heavily impacted by climate change, and the science is very clear on that. So the expectation is that summers and other seasons as well will continue to get warmer and drier. So we are already seeing heat stress in some Mediterranean countries, in Italy and Spain this year already. So the start of the agricultural season this year has been underwater stress because of the drought last year, and then a very dry autumn and dry winter has meant that there's not been the recharge from rain or from snow that we would normally see at this time of year.
Heat waves and floods are something that Europeans are having to get used to, but what other extreme weather events are you noting?
So wildfires is a big change. They are becoming more frequent, and the wildfire season is becoming more intense as well. So last year in 2022, we saw the second largest burnt area from wildfires across Europe, and it was the highest emissions, the highest level of carbon emissions from summer wildfires in the last 15 years. We also saw an extensive drought over much of Europe in 2022, and these are more likely to become more prevalent through time as well.
In one sentence, if you're watching this and you're despairing, what can we do as individuals? I know you don't want to comment, you don't want to make a political comment about governments, but as individuals, the one thing we can do.
So the reality is the planet is warming, and the normal that we are facing is shifting. So climate change is here, and this means we need to adapt to climate change, and we also need to support organisations and political parties that are prepared to adapt and mitigate to our future climate.
Dr. Burgess, good to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed for coming on the programme. That's Dr. Samantha Burgess, the Deputy Director of the Copernicus Climate Change Service.